running out of runway, so to speak, as far as the Lakers figuring out what sort of team they're going to be, having all three of your guys. They beat the Clippers on Friday night, and they looked really, truly awful yesterday for three quarters. And it was an incredibly demoralizing because of who it was, because of the circumstances of the game. So it was just a bad day across the board.
This was the same spot they were in last year after the trade for Luka. You get through the All-Star break, and you get to the same sprint again. And it was like, okay, well, they got the sprint. Let's figure out how to make this thing work with LeBron and Luka and get into the postseason. We're still saying the same things about we're trying to figure out how to make this work. We're still trying to figure out how to get this thing going with our big three. How? Why? Why is this a year later that we're still having the same conversation?
It's game 13 for the big three, right?
That's correct. They played a total of 12 games together.
And there's always reasons why. I think they just absolutely nutted up on the big stage. I don't think they're this bad. I really don't. I think Boston was more fired up. They played harder than you did, and you got your ass kicked. It is embarrassing.
Far more physical, too.
Far more physical. I think you just got outplayed. But it
was just one of these, hit him back. Like you're sitting there letting the Celtics kind of bully you a little bit. You're whining to the referees nonstop. You're getting, and granted, some of those calls were dreadful, but deal with that after you play. Deal with that after you try to. If they're going to let them get away with things like that, then you try to get away with it. It just felt like the Celtics were able. Peyton Pritchard is just looking at him like, I can't wait to bust your ass. He has like a little smirk on his face, like, I'm going to kill you. And nobody really did anything. I've
seen this movie before.
I have too, but it was that they seemed oddly okay with it. Yeah. That they were just kind of like, I guess tonight's not our night. That they rolled over awfully easy.